Dad gets up and goes to work one day, and while Dad's at work, Mom has a visitor come by. Well, their little boy ends up in the closet watching the activities between Mom and the visitor. Well, Dad comes home from work early, and the little boy and the visitor end up in the closet together. Little boy says, "Sure is dark in here." Scares the crap out of the guy. The visitor's like, "Yeah, sure is." Little boy says, "I got a baseball." And the visitor says, "Well, that's nice." Little boy says, "It's for sale." Visitor says, "I'm not really interested in it." Little boy says, "I can tell my daddy what you just did to my mommy." "How much for the ball, kid?" Kid says, $150. So the guy pays up. A couple weeks go by, and it happens again. They end up in the closet together. The little boy says, "Sure is dark in here." Visitor's like, "Oh, crap." Kid says, "I got a baseball mitt to go with that ball." Says, "How much for the mitt, kid?" Said, $350. He's like, "Well, that's highway robbery, but all right." He pays up. Well, Friday comes around, and Dad says, "Hey, son, why don't you grab your ball and glove? We'll go outside and toss it around a bit." Says, "I don't have it anymore, Dad. I sold it. $500. Dad gets mad. He said, "Son, that's called greed. You can't charge your friends for stuff like that." He said, "That's one of the 7 deadly sins. You're going to confession tomorrow." So they put him in the confessional the next morning, and the priest opens up the slider. The little boy says, "Sure is dark in here." And the priest says, "Don't you start that crap. You're in my closet now, boy."